What's going on, YouTube? Lasagna here, back with another episode of Road to 2000. I believe this is episode 20. Nice round number there. And we're at 1673 today. And we're going to jump into another 10-minute, but let me know, guys, if I should be playing longer time controls. I mean, it seems like every single game I've been down 4 or 5 minutes on the clock, which obviously isn't ideal, but I mean, I have been winning a lot of games, so, you know, maybe that's just my style, you know, just get under a bit of time pressure and go from there. Okay, I don't really know what's going on in this position. Okay, so, yeah, opening the center makes some sense to me. I kind of like that, you know, this is blocked out at the moment, so I guess I could just continue the development. Bishop here seems pretty decent to me. I think I'm just going to start with this move, though. And just get nice and developed. Maybe this move was better, but he had f6 as a response, but I don't know, maybe that was the way to go. And I forgot to mention, we're against Rao Fab from Georgia. Okay. So maybe bishop here. Why not? Looks active to me. And could get castled here. Could also like move this up or something. Let's go for that. Yeah, so I think we can just take. And if he takes, I mean, we're going to get a lot of trades, but... Oh, I guess maybe this pawn's hanging as well. Wonder if black can get away with that, though, with the king in the center. Maybe he can, because he's only one move away from the kingside castle here. Yeah. Okay, I should probably calculate a little bit here. So I could take the knight here. Take the knight. If he takes the queen, we take his queen. He takes the knight. We take his knight. And that's just a big trade, is it not? Let's count. We get a knight. He gets a queen. We get a queen. So we're currently up a knight. What was it again? It was takes, takes, takes. So it is his turn. Then he takes my knight. Yeah, so we're up a piece in that position. So let's try it. I mean, alternatively, he could just take here, but then I'd take with check. He takes back. Then maybe we could like take the knight and short castle, and we'll be still down a pawn, but he'll have like a damaged queenside pawns here, and he'll be a couple of moves away from the short castle there as well. So I don't know. I think we're worse if we go into that line, maybe slightly, but I think we'll have some play. Oh, I didn't look at pawn takes. I assume I take here, though. Queen takes. Interesting. So this move seems pretty obvious to me. And yeah, we're down a pawn. He's got some compromise. Ooh, shoot. Whoops. Okay, now we're down 2 pawns. Yeah. Not good for me. We'll put it that way. If we go here, long castles. We can take the pawn there, though. Oh, and there's also check, maybe? I don't know. Seems fine to me. I guess he can take. But that seems like very risky for him. With his king in the center and the discoveries available. But maybe there's just nothing, I don't know. Okay, check. He can block with the bishop. Check, block with the bishop. Can we sack the rook there? Like, takes. If pawn takes. Nah, I don't see it. Okay, I'm gonna start with this move. Now I have to move the queen because there's checkmate here. I guess I could play like this, but that doesn't seem right with the weak light squares there. Maybe I just go here. Just attack this pawn and then tie this bishop down a little bit from the development of the bishop here, because he'll lose the pawn here. And we're just down a lot of pawns. But we do have some compensation with the king in the center. Like if bishop e7 takes, that doesn't look like the worst position in the world. If this move, then we take and win the rook. So he kind of has to deal with this, maybe this. But then check. That looks pretty bad for him. With the crisscross with the bishops here. Moves the king. I didn't consider that one. So if we go here, here, that doesn't look right. Yeah, it's a good move. Just keeping the king in the center. Yeah, I just gotta move. This is coming, but I don't know. I kind of just want to line this up. If he goes here, he's not actually threatening to take, is the thing. So maybe I just go like here, but then maybe there's a fork. And there's also check, and if I step up, now we can take the bishop, so I think I do have to move the bishop. Down to 2 minutes on the clock, so not looking good. Yeah, I can't go here. I wish there was some sort of sacrifice here, but I just don't see it at all. Let's maybe go after this. I guess this just allows him to do this. Yeah, now he's getting trades. Definitely messed this up. He always has this check whenever he wants, which is kind of annoying. He also has rook b8. Let's just take, I guess. Yeah, this isn't good. Like, everything's so solid somehow with his king in the middle. Like, he's gonna have here and just taking the pawn. Yeah. Let's just go here, I guess. He could maybe even sack. I don't know. Let's just run. Do have this move, maybe. Maybe if we can get like get in on the A file, it would be decent. So let's try that. Oh my god, dude. Good game to Raufab. Let's take a look at the analysis. So Raufab played with an 80.9, I played with a 68.6. Just ran into some time trouble and played pretty badly overall, but let's take a look here. So this opening is not a real opening, just... I should be able to punish this, I just didn't really know exactly what to do here. Bishop e3 is not bad. We just decided to develop, and yeah, bishop b5 is an inaccuracy. It's hard to know exactly what to do here. Yeah, d5, the engine suggests I kind of like. Just, I'll just have a long-term sort of space advantage here with the pawn center here, and he's got all of his pieces tripping over each other. So yeah, I should have done that instead of bishop b5. I just wanted to keep it a bit more open. And yeah, queen d7 is just a big error due to the loss of the pawn here. And in this position, we're still, like, it's still a balanced game. We do have some compensation for the two pawns here with the queen out and about, and we're ready to castle either way here, and we have all our pieces out. But I didn't follow it up correctly, so what did I do wrong here? Engine wants queen c3. Queen c3 immediately. Okay, but what happened? Like, why is this much better here? Rook he1. Isn't this something like what we got in the game? Bishop g5, it says. Anyways, I think it's pretty similar to what we got in the game. Yeah, we just played in a bit of a different order. So he goes bishop e6 here, and yeah, if he didn't have this move, we'd be in good shape. But yeah, this solves all of his problems because his king's actually just kind of safe in the center, and he has this square to put the king in, as you saw in the game. So we go queen c3 here, and yeah, king d7, nice move. And I just have nothing here. We're just -2. Hard to even know what to do. Engine says f4, or sacking the rook is kind of rearing its head as well, but I didn't see, or rook takes e6. Yeah, okay. Well, it's suggesting the move, and then whenever I play it, oh no, it's kind of stabilizing, saying that, yeah, we're still worse here, but yeah, not much here, honestly, but I guess it was an option. But I decided to go here because I thought that the pin worked and that I could just leave my bishop here. But as you'll see, if I just did nothing here, then there's check, and I have to move the king up, and now he can take, because, you know, the pin's broken here. So that's why that's an inaccuracy. So I have to go bishop f3 here, and he's just pushing my pieces around. And the onus is kind of on me to find some sort of response here, because, you know, he's just going to protect this pawn, and then he's going to be able to develop the bishop, and his king's honestly kind of safe in the center here. But I go queen e5, and that just gets hit with this move, and now all of his pieces are out, and all of his problems are kind of solved in this position. So yeah, and I was just kind of on the back foot for the rest of the game here, and yeah, the queen trade is nice here because, okay, first of all, I didn't see that my queen was hanging here, but even if I did, takes and takes, and he's just got a million pawns, so I would have lost this pretty handily. So I think we have time for one more, so let's jump into a second game here. So we got game 2 against Vatro Gasak from Croatia. Kako CT, Vatro Gasak. Okay, we get the English. I don't really have a set line against the English. I like to just play knight f6 and go for like a King's Indian kind of setup. I've dabbled with e5, but I don't know. I just don't really want to have to learn all that, so. Opponent's going for an interesting setup here. It's doesn't look super good to me. Okay, if we go d5 and he takes, queen takes, I don't really want to play d5. I think I'm going to keep it in the spirit of the King's Indian here and just go... if I go e5, is he going to want to go like queen side maybe? I don't know. I'm going to try to keep this in the spirit of the King's Indian and just kind of hope he decides to go king side eventually, and so I can get my King's Indian kind of stuff. Because I haven't really shown the King's Indian yet in this series. Opponent's playing really slow. And it's kind of making me wonder what exactly I should do here. Like knight h5 and f5 is kind of the typical plan, but how good is it if he hasn't really committed, if he's maybe going to go to the queen side here? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Like maybe I could just try to break open the center immediately. Okay, if we take, and he takes this way, or he could take with the knight. We could push. I'm gonna try it pushing. And if he locks it up, I think I'll go like a6 in here and... Yeah, both of our bishops are going to suck here. Maybe knight h5 and f5 is the move now. Or do I anticipate the queenside castle and try to open things up over here? Kind of wondering about like this move as well. Let's just try to move fast. We're kind of already getting down on the clock here. Yeah, I think a6, b5. But even if I get that, I'm not really threatening to take or anything because he's just going to take with the knight. So that doesn't even look very good. I think I'm going to go here and go for f5. So let's go f5 here. So I could take, or I could just like completely close it down and then go for some like kingside stuff. Yeah, let's do that. I want to give my bishop some life over here. Now he could go queenside over here. He's gonna have check, but if I go here, I can block with the bishop. Yeah, I guess his knights are quite strong. Yeah. I feel like I've been outplayed a little bit. I'm gonna go here and try to trade the knight. So take, he can check me. Uh-oh. This is bad. What have I done? Yeah, because takes, check. And then my knight's hanging. But if I just move the knight, like, here, then he can take. Take. No. Oh man, these positions that I'm getting myself in today are just something else. Everything's just hanging, man, and my pieces all suck. Yeah, this is tough. Just gonna be down a bajillion pawns here. But you never know. Maybe we can outplay him. You never know. It is opposite colored bishops, so... Wait, takes though? let's create some imbalance here and try to, yeah. I mean, he gave us some of this material back, and now can't I just take? Okay, I think he's kind of fumbled the bag a little bit here. Oh, no, he... Oh my god, dude. Just not my day, folks. Yeah, I think I'll just resign that one. So GG's to Vatro. That was another really bad one, but let's jump into the analysis. So I guess I just didn't eat my Wheaties this morning, folks. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, the white's already lost the advantage in this position just because, yeah, just not playing principled chess with controlling the center. So it's minus 0.5 here, just going for like this kind of King's Indian kind of setup, and white should probably develop the knights. But I guess he's just kind of playing this kind of system kind of setup. I go for d5 here just because if white's going to let us kind of open the center while his pieces aren't out yet, then I thought that would be a decent idea to go for. And d4 was best here, but I didn't follow it up correctly. What was the best move? a5? Okay, so just kind of playing it slow, taking away any of these queenside plans for the moment. That's best by like a long shot too. Queen d6 is up there though, so that's fine. Yeah, engine wants knight d7, I guess, probably with the idea of f5 as well. So this plan wasn't terrible, but it does kind of lose my advantage. Yeah, f4 was not a good move here. It kind of gave white everything he wanted because he's going to be able to play c5 and knight c4 with tons of pressure on this pawn. I just didn't really see that idea, but it's a nice, just nice positional play there. And yeah, this move's terrible because just hangs the pawn here after b5 here. I thought that I could like take the knight before having to move the knight, but that's not the case because takes, and this is check. And now he can take the knight, so that's no good. So I have to drop the knight back, and he takes in the center here, and now my position's just absolutely crumbling. I did get some play here, though. Like, he probably shouldn't have traded off the dark squared bishop here. It felt like that was a mistake, giving me this nice open diagonal, because this pawn's weak. I can play like rook d8, and then it's going to be hard for him to correct this weakness, and his bishop's a little bit passive. And also just short castles looks wrong to me because just hangs the exchange there, and now we're just completely balanced. And yeah, I should have smelled something here, smelled something fishy with him just hanging a pawn. I had the time to think a little bit. I'm just down almost 5 minutes, so I played this rather quickly and just missed the skewer here. Oh, so did he. Oh, he can't play it yet. Because I have this square controlled, but yeah, once I move the rook, now he can skewer me. Oops. And that's GG's because I can't really you know, intercept with any pieces, and he's just gonna win the queen here. So GG's to Vatro. Unfortunately, a couple losses there, but we were on quite the win streak, so you know it's bound to happen. So yeah, maybe we'll do better on the next one. But for the time being, thank you all for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. Goodbye.